Tallahassee rapper Boston Richey's career is officially over. He may be looking at a prison cell for a long, extensive amount of time, because today he just got exposed, and it actually wasn't something that we already didn't know. You see, Boston Richey was parading around his underage girlfriend for some time now, but she finally got on board and admitted today that Boston Richey was smashing her to smithereens while she was 17. Now, the first time that we saw this Tati girl on Boston Richey's social media is just a few days after she turned 18. They had a whole vacation, a whole celebration, and people started putting stuff together from Boston Richey's post. He put up a picture of her basically naked with his chain around her waist. And people connected it to her, and they said, man, she just turned 18. There's no way that this was y'all first time doing this. This looks very intimate after only her being 18 for about 5-6 days. Boston Richey being 26 years old, this was practically the black version of Tyga and Cali all over again. Now, people were saying, where the hell is this girl's mama? She's taking professional photos in lingerie at 18? That's not what the girls looked like when I was 18 for sure. Well, the mama, let's just say that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Now, Tati's ghetto fabulous bird brain gold digging mama said, why y'all so pressed about my daughter? Y'all are weird as fuck. Stay out of my DMs. I blocked y'all a million times and y'all keep making fake pages just to contact me again. You're weird. If I don't reply to you or even acknowledge you, it's because clearly you're a nobody and I don't care about anything you're saying. Y'all know absolutely nothing about me and damn sure don't know shit about my daughter. And I damn sure ain't clearing shit up. Why y'all so pressed? What's the real issue? Yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all really take time out of y'all day to actually find my profile, because my name is nowhere on here, and reach out to the mother of a famous model. For what? You don't think that's weird? Nothing you say ever mattered. Remember that. I'm a Capricorn, baby. I'm a effing goat. But I'ma say it again. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Ow. Now, when this is all said and done, I need the police to slap handcuffs on Tati's mama. Because as y'all see, she was more concerned with her child getting fame, which she's not famous. I don't know why she said that. Rather than being concerned that her fresh 18-year-old daughter was with a 26-year-old man. Her mom actually trained her to be an opportunist gold digger, because just of this week, Tatiana went on I don't know if it was a stream, a live, but she was explaining how she was solely with Boston Richey just to get the coin.
How long was that long relationship?
Like 2.5 years. No, Tati, I don't know how you did that hard time, baby. I can't pass 2.5.
I don't
Like,
know.
2.5,
I don't even
fed
think
up.
I made it past 2.5, but like I said, I was just there.
When you have a plan, you execute that plan. You was like,
I was
"Come
just
on."
there.
Yeah.
But-
Okay, I feel that. What kept you in that relationship then?
I was you never change. I put gas around your neck. I'm a BB every chain.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, she was enjoying the perks of this relationship. They engaged in underage drinking.
I like to drink with Tati because the sex we have is great. I like to drink with Tati because you get it down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I like to drink with Jalen because Jalen is my ex. I like to drink with at 8, 7, 6.
It was constant tricking going on, and what I've learned is that when powerful men, at least powerful to her, when successful men sometimes feel like they've spent money on you and they've gone out their way to do certain things for you, they They think that they own you. And what happened next is when we all would be like, damn, Boston Richey really is a crazy man with no morals. March 30th, 2025, an altercation between Tati and Boston Richey outside of a nightclub would surface. And people would be like, man, he's mighty aggressive with that little girl. But that would just be the tip of the iceberg, because it would get worse.
What the hell, Burton? That's Shorty?
Yes, it is Shorty.
That's a little young joint?
The Tatiana girl? Yes. Ooh. Don't get clipped. Okay. Yeah.
Damn, what the hell, Burton? What the hell, on? What the hell?
Oh.
No.
Now, apparently after this altercation, Boston Richey would throw Tatiana in the car and he would choke her out on and off for 2 hours, cutting off her air circulation, not enough to kill her, but just enough to make her unconscious. She would post up the pictures and it was clear that something happened. Boston Richey would be arrested. He's still facing these charges. The details of this arrest would say that Tati, 19 at the time, aka Tatiana Charles, has filed charges against Boston Richey, who ended up being 28 at the time, and the charges conclude to assault, family violence, impeding breathing. Tati stated that the defendant, Boston, took her phone during an argument. He choked her out approximately 20 times in 2 hours, applying pressure for 6 to 10 seconds each time. Ever since then, it's really kind of just been dark and silent from then. You haven't really seen them being spotted together. You haven't heard too much. But today, some new truth came to the situation when Tatiana not only addressed Boston Richey and what he's doing behind the scenes, she actually mentioned Epic Records for being irresponsible as well. And she made some demands. She would say, at Epic Records, a few days ago, you all held a meeting after it was brought to your attention that your artist shared a sex tape of me from when I was underage to other women. Rather than addressing the seriousness of that behavior, the response seems to have been to initiate a smear campaign against me. This situation deserves to be handled with accountability and maturity. Your artist clearly needs help. To be very clear, this information is confirmed. I am in close contact with someone from the team who was present in the Zoom meeting at Epic Records where the situation was discussed. She would follow that up by saying, I also want to be clear that I am not the only woman he has done this to. Several women have come forward stating that he has shared their private videos without their consent. Boston Richey, you are very diversified when it comes to just being a man of no morals. You're the worst type of nigga in the hood. Because not only are you a snitch, you're also a pedo. You're also a trick. You're also a woman beater. You're just a man that nobody admires to be. Boston Richey, you're the guy who graduated 6-7 years ago, but you're still picking up the young girls from high school, putting them in the whip, skirting off, taking them to your crib. Parents trying to wonder, where's she at? Calling her friends, where's she at? She finally show up at home, don't want to tell the parents nothing. You're that guy. And the age of consent in Florida is 18. I looked it up. So if she can prove that y'all were doing what she says y'all were doing prior to her turning 18, then you deserve every bit of consequences that come with the situation that you put yourself in. Why would you record yourself smashing that girl at 17? And why are you showing it to other people? To me, that sounds like a lawsuit. And now that she got other people that are saying that you've been doing it to them too, yeah, it sounds like a lawsuit not only against you, it sounds like a lawsuit against Epic Records. And by the way, whoever in Epic Records is trying to cover this up, they should go to jail as well, because this is child pornography at this point. I already said the mom should go to jail. And Tati, let's not let you get away with anything, because while you were a minor, you seem like you're a very experienced girl. You knew that what you were doing was wrong. It sounds to me like this has always been a play. You were always gonna hold this over his head. He was just too dumb to realize it. You see, you milked all the money out of him while you were in a relationship. Now that you're not in a relationship, it seems like to me you kind of waited and now you're making demands. You see, a lot of people don't see what I saw. When you said this should be addressed with maturity and accountability, I didn't hear police or legally anywhere in there. To me, it sounds like you're saying, I'll shut up if you give me a bag. Now, you already basically showed that you're a materialistic girl because you said Boston Richey wasn't even like your person. Like he wasn't your guy. But that money was, but that bag was. So to me, it seems like this is just transactional for you. You don't give a damn about him messing with you when you was 17. When you was 18, 17, you was already doing professional photo shoots in lingerie. Your mother seems like the type of person who raised you to use guys for money. So overall, everybody needs to be held accountable. Boston Richey, you're trash. You're a trash individual. You know what I'm saying? The niggas on the block don't respect you. And then you beat on women. And you have to mess with underage women probably because you have the mindset of a child. But we've seen all of this time and time again. This is the same thing they was doing with R. Kelly. The same thing they was doing with Diddy. These labels don't care nothing about victims. They care about the money. And so in the unfortunate event that Boston Richey may go to jail, guess what? They're going to find other ways to make money off of him. Right now, they're trying to cover up their tracks, cause a smear campaign against this young lady or whatever she's accusing them of. I totally believe it. They are trash. The mother's trash. And we'll just leave it at that, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. Do y'all think that Boston Richey needs to be locked up for years at a time and that he doesn't deserve a career? Do y'all think that the Tatiana girl should be looked at as an innocent victim as well? I'm interested to know what y'all think. Make sure that y'all hit that hype button down below so y'all can push me further into the algorithm. And be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. We out, baby. Boom.
IG-TheLaFlare.
It's him.